Good evening, educators. Welcome to my channel, Tea and Teacher. Today I am back with another video on unified learning experience. So there is a Sanskrit saying which says ADYA UPAVADANAY, which means that a teacher introduces a concept to the student gets an experience through the concept, then the teacher takes away the concept and only an experience is left with the student. So if you understand, the concept is just a means to give an experience to the student. So first, now let's understand what is experience. Experience is what you create. It is not, the learning materials like PPTs, videos or anything, because these are just an elements of learning or getting experience. But learning experience, leaves some type of expression or creates some type of impression on the children. And it is not necessary that it would be related to the home or your teaching, or it could be or to your office or something. The learning experience can be anything. It could be to life, it could be to the other elements, it could be the experiences to life and death or anything. So experience, if you go to say the meaning of that word, says that it could be anything that creates impression or in the child's brain. Now let's understand what is learning. Learning is relatively a permanent change in the brain's neurons and the place where the sensory input goes or is sent is the working memory. So when I say the working memory is provides the child, to think more. So now to enhance this working memory, we need to give learning experiences to the student. In providing the learning or the unified learning experience, the focus is only on the learner, that is the child, how the children learn, or how the people learn. And it's not about teaching, and it's not about giving instructions, but when as a teacher you give a learning experience environment, it enhances the child's critical thinking skills. There is the flexibility for the learner. Also various tools like you can say blended learning, videos, PPTs, anything, visual virtual classes, everything can be used to give the learning experience, but it should be such that which keep the children engaged more. So when they are engaged more, they are craving for more, they want to know more about the knowledge, and then they will start working and thinking what is this concept about and how I can apply these concepts later on. So when as a teacher, if you give learning experiences in the school or in your classroom, what will happen is the children will start focusing more, their critical things will enhance, they will have more retaining power. So when you give as a teacher, so the teacher is the medium of giving them an experience. So we usually talk about concept, we usually talk about traditional method of teaching, but traditional method of teaching does not work much, since the children are only learning what is being taught. So as a teacher, you should stop teaching and concentrate more on how you can give learning experiences or experience to the children, so that the children start thinking more and create something new out of that. So the concepts, if I say concepts are the means only to give an experience to the teacher. So that is why conceptual learning has been more prominent, with after the era of 2000. So now as a teacher, you should always see that you are giving some experience, to the children when you are teaching. So what you're teaching, whatever concept you're teaching, you have to ask yourself, what is the learning experience, what my students are going to get from this. This will help you to enhance your lesson, and this will help you to create those activities and plan your lesson in such a way where you're giving experiences to the students to do something more. So understand ADYA UPAVADANAY. That means the concept which the teacher introduces is only meant to give an experience to the student. So I hope this a small video helps you out to understand what is the unified learning experience and why we should start thinking on this theme, since it will help you as a teacher, to enhance your lesson plan and include those activities. It will help you also to think, what are the activities which I will plan in my lesson plan, which will help my students and give them learning experience which will have an impression on them, and later on they relate to it with another concept. So I hope you implement these things which I keep sharing on my channel, Tea and Teacher, and keep waiting for my next video on my channel, Tea and Teacher.